Hello YouTubers, this is 777 Forever coming at you with another highly anticipated and highly recommended model as I continue to play catch up. Today I'll be doing a review on the Gemini Jet's Commemorative Emirates Boeing 777-300ER featuring the brand new Expo 2020 Dubai UAE host city logo in a 1/200 scale model. I purchased this model from Easy Toys, whose store is based out of San Diego, California, here in the United States of America, and their website address is www.easytoys.com. But first, before I go into details about this particular model, allow me to share some information about the history of Emirates, if you would please. Emirates was conceived and founded on March 25, 1985, with financial backing from Dubai's royal family after Gulf Air began to cut back services to Dubai in the mid-1980s and officially commenced operations shortly thereafter, 7 months later, on October 25, 1985, and the airline's first inaugural flight destination was Emirates Flight EK600, which departed from Dubai to Karachi, Pakistan, using a used Boeing 727-200 aircraft. Whereas the corporate headquarters of Emirates is located in the Al Ghar district section of Deira, Dubai, United Arab Emirates, while the airline's main hub and base of operations is located nearby on the grounds of Dubai International Airport, which is located approximately 3 miles east of Dubai, also located in the Al Ghar district section of Deira, Dubai, United Arab Emirates. As of January 2019, or at the time of this video review posting, Emirates is currently the world's biggest international airline carrier, as well as the 7th largest airline in the world in terms of revenue generated, and the largest operating airline in the Middle East, as Emirates is also the world's 4th largest airline in terms of international passengers carried. Emirates also operates 5 of the world's longest non-stop commercial flights from Dubai to Los Angeles, San Francisco, Dallas-Fort Worth, Houston, and Auckland, New Zealand, respectively, as Emirates flies to 180 destinations in 81 countries across 6 inhabited continents from its global hub at Dubai International Airport in Dubai, as Emirates is currently one of 9 airlines to own this actual distinction of permanently flying to all 6 inhabited continents, along with Air Canada, Air China, British Airways, Delta Airlines, Korean Air, Qantas, Qatar Airways, and South African Airways, respectively, with the operating fleet of 255 aircraft. That includes 144 Boeing 777s, in which 10 of those are the Boeing 777-200LRs, and the remaining 134 are the Boeing 777-300ERs, including this one right here, with no unfulfilled order pending on these aircraft types. However, in addition to the 255 aircraft that currently operates in the Emirates fleet, Emirates also has unfulfilled orders for an additional 232 more aircraft. That includes 35 of the forthcoming next generation Boeing 777-8Xs and 115 of the forthcoming next generation Boeing 777-9Xs, in which both variants are scheduled to enter the Emirates fleet sometime around 2022 and 2020 respectively. And those aircraft, as we speak, are currently on back order and are awaiting delivery. Also, as of January 2019, or at the time this video review posted, Emirates currently operates as a certified 4-star airline carrier according to the international airline review firm Skytrax magazine, and the Boeing customer code for Emirates for this particular aircraft is 1H. Alright everyone, let's take a look at the front of the box here, and what you see at the top of it is the aircraft type, the scale model information, the Emirates logo, the computer generated picture of the aircraft, the Expo 2020 Dubai.com, the website address, as well as the Emirates store website address as well. Now you're looking at the back of the box, you see all the specifications you see on the back that are concerning this particular aircraft. You can pause and read that in the meantime. In the meantime, I'm going to keep this moving, but before I keep it moving, before I move on, I'm going to show you one area where somebody dropped the ball, either Gemini Jets or somebody who made the box drop the ball. Check it out. Alright, now you're looking at this aircraft, the computer generated picture of the aircraft here, and I got it pointing at this certain issue is the registration ship number you see right there. It says A6-ENU. I like to tell you this is not the actual aircraft model. The actual aircraft is A6NV. There's where somebody dropped the ball right there, okay? Alright, now you're looking at the top of the box where you see the aircraft type, the scale model information, the Emirates logo, as well as the brand new revised Expo 2020 Dubai UAE logo. Now you're looking at the bottom of the box, the same information that I showed you at the top of the box earlier on. Now you're looking at the left side of the box. You see the aircraft type, the scale model information, as well as the Gemini Jets logo on the left side of the box. Now you're looking at the right side of the box, the same information that I showed you on the left side of the box, except on the right side of it, you see the Emirates logo, as well as the brand new revised Expo 2020 Dubai UAE logo. Now you're looking at the nice little metal model stand that actually came with the model. And then you're looking at that black pattern on that model stand, folks. And the purpose of that black pattern is to protect and prevent your model from being damaged or scratched when you put your model on this particular model stand. Now you're looking at this plastic bag, and what you see in this plastic bag are the actual gear replacement doors, featuring the two little toothpicks for this particular model. Please stay tuned as I go into detail for the purpose of these gear replacement doors for this particular aircraft model. Alright, with all that information out of the way about the history of Emirates and how they came about, all the details here on the front of this box, as well as the specification concerning this particular aircraft model on the back of the box, the metal model stand actually came with the model, as well as the plastic bag you see here that features the gear replacement doors. With no further ado, everyone, here is the model. Check it out. There it is, the Gemini Jets Commemorative Emirates Boeing 777-300ER, featuring the brand new revised Expo 2020 Dubai UAE host city logo in a 1/200 scale model. Alright, let me get into some details about this particular livery scheme you see displayed on this aircraft, if you would please. The Emirates Colour Scheme Livery that was previously used on their aircraft since the airline's inception in 1985 was remodified and changed to their current livery scheme back in November 1999, which is the livery scheme that you now see displayed here on this particular aircraft that's still in use and still recognizable today, as the Emirates title was actually enlarged and moved towards the front of the aircraft, while the Arabic inscripted writing remains somewhat small. And the calligraphy of the logo in Arabic that's actually displayed on the engine cowlings was also enlarged as well. And the country's national flag that's actually displayed on the tailfin was also remodified as well, which can be seen on the tail as flowing in motion. And also was added was the Emirates billboard title, which can actually be seen at the belly of every Emirates aircraft flying today, as the Euro white paint on all Emirates aircraft still remains intact. So, with all that information out of the way about this livery you see here, let's get down to the nitty gritty and allow me to show you all the details on this aircraft model, shall we? Let's check it out. Alright, we're going to start at the front of the aircraft here on the port side, where you see the nose gears right here, the nose gear struts, the nose gear door featuring the partial registration ship number on there, NV, the Peter tubes and the static ports, the nose cone, the cockpit windows, the windshield wipers, but more important, you see the Boeing 777-300ER decal that sits underneath the cockpit windows. Emirates acquired their very first Boeing 777-300ER jetliner aircraft, which bears the registration ship number A6-EBA on March 25, 2005, and acquired their very last Boeing 777-300ER jetliner aircraft, which bears the registration ship number A6-EQP on November 30, 2018. Emirates at one time previously registered and operated as many as 153 Boeing 777-300ERs in their fleet. And now, as of January 2019, or at the time of this video review posting, there are only 134 Boeing 777-300ERs that remains operating in their fleet, as Emirates is currently the largest operator of the Boeing 777-300ER variant. Alright, we stay at the front of the aircraft, and what you see between the cockpit windows and the L1 boarding door is the brand new Expo 2020 Dubai UAE host city logo. And this is the brand new official logo for the Dubai Expo 2020, which was unveiled by Your Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, who is, by the way, the ruler of Dubai as well as the Vice President of the United Arab Emirates on March 28, 2016, as the design of the logo actually came about after a 4,000-year-old ring was found at an archaeological site in the desert of the United Arab Emirates, was the actual inspiration behind the new Dubai Expo 2020 logo, as Dubai won the right to host the 2020 exposition by the Bureau of International Expositions in Paris, France on November 27, 2013, as the Dubai 2020 Universal Exposition, sorry about that again, will be held from October 20, 2020 to April 10, 2021, as Emirates is the official premier partner as well as the official airline sponsor of the 2020 Dubai Expo. Then right there on the L1 door, you see the Emirates little logo right there, which is painted real detailed. Alright, now we stay at the front of the aircraft here, and you see the Emirates billboard title you see displayed there. And the Emirates billboard title was also enlarged on their aircraft beginning in November 1999. That can be seen on both sides of the fuselage on all of their aircraft. And the Arabic inscripted writing that's displayed next to the Emirates billboard title you see here literally means Al Emirat in the Arabic language. And then you're looking at the down here, the website address www.emirates.com. That is the actual airline's website address. Okay, now we have to center the aircraft on the lower part of the fuselage, and what you're looking at now is the landing bogey gears here on this aircraft. Here on the port side, we see the landing gear struts as well as the landing gear doors. And then you come over this way, you see the engine cones right there as these big massive engines, and these are the General Electric GE9-115B type engines that are used on this particular Emirates Boeing 777-300ER jetliner aircraft. Now I'm going to turn this aircraft model around and let you see the front of the engines and the turbo fan blades do spin. Let's check it out. Now you're looking at the front of the engines here on the port side of the aircraft, featuring the engine stripes right there, and the turbo fan blades do spin. Check it out. And then you see the inboard landing light right there, as well as the front visual view of the landing bogey gears here on the port side of the aircraft, featuring the front visual view of the landing gear struts as well as the landing gear doors. Now you're looking at the front of the engines here on the starboard side, featuring the engine stripes right there and the turbo fan blade spin over here as well, as you can see. And then there's the inboard landing light right there on the edge of the wing, as well as the front visual view of the landing bogey gears here on the starboard side of the aircraft, featuring the landing gear struts as well as the landing gear doors. Now you're looking at the front of the aircraft, you got a better visual view of the cockpit windows, the windshield wipers, the nose cone, the nose gear doors, as well as the landing gear lights inside of the nose gear door, the nose gear struts, as well as the front nose gears. Alright, we still at the middle of the aircraft here on the port side, and what you're looking at now is on the engine cowling is Emirates logo number 1 that's displayed on the engine cowling you see there, and this particular logo consists of the name Emirates written in Arabic calligraphic letters. However, the Emirates logo was modified again in November 1999, and this logo is still in use today, as this logo can be seen on all of the Emirates jetliner engines. Now you're looking at the rake wingtip here on the port side of the aircraft, where you see the red navigation light displayed on the rake wingtip, as well as the strobe light that sits on the edge of the rake wingtip there. Now you're looking at the back of the aircraft here on the port side, where you see the pressure relief valve right there. And then more important, you see the registration ship number, what I mentioned to you earlier, that on the box it had A6-ENU. But this particular aircraft model has A6-ENV. So I'm going to go with this one, registration ship number, ENV. Alright, registration ship number A6-ENV. Now you want to know why I call this a commemorative model? This particular model is commemorative. Here's why. This particular aircraft is actually the 100th Emirates Boeing 777-300ER jetliner aircraft out of the 134 that's currently operating in service that actually entered the Emirates fleet. And the first test flight on this aircraft took place on September 4, 2014 and was delivered to Emirates on September 29, 2014. Now you're looking at the back of the aircraft here, and what you see there is the Emirates logo number 2, which is actually the UAE flag that's displayed on the tailfin of the aircraft, which is this right here. And this particular flag decal resembles the national flag of the United Arab Emirates, as Emirates is one of the major flag carrier airlines of the UAE, the United Arab Emirates. And then you're looking over here, there's the APU, auxiliary power unit exhaust hole right there, and there's a hole right there, and then above the APU exhaust hole, that is the actual strobe light. Now you're looking at the Emirates Boeing 777-300ER from the rear view angle. Alright, now you're looking at the front of the aircraft here on the starboard side, where you see the nose gears, the nose gear struts, the nose gear doors featuring the partial registration ship number on the nose gear door, NV, the Peter tubes and the static ports on this side, the nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit window, the Boeing 777-300ER decal, the brand new Expo 2020 Dubai UAE host city logo, the Emirates billboard title, the website address, as well as the front cargo container loading door as well. Now we're at the center of the aircraft here on the starboard side, where you see the Arabic inscripted writing you see right there. As I mentioned earlier, it means Al Emirat in the Arabic language. And then you see the GE90-115B type engines on this side of the aircraft, featuring the calligraphic logo, which means Emirates there, as well as the engine cones right here. And you got a side visual view of the landing bogey gears here on the side of the aircraft, featuring the landing gear struts as well as landing gear doors. Now you're looking at the rake wingtip here on the starboard side, featuring the green navigation light on the rake wingtip, as well as the strobe light that sits on the edge of the rake wingtip on this side of the aircraft as well. Alright, now you're looking at the back of the aircraft here on the starboard side, where you see the rear cargo container loading door, the AFT boat bin door, the registration ship number, as well as the Emirates logo number 2, which resembles the flag of the UAE displayed here on the tailfin of this aircraft. Alright, before I show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model, as well as the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model in full detail, allow me to let you check out one feature, which is the rolling gears. Rolls pretty good. The landing gears does tilt. And then the front nose gear swivels as well. See there, there, and there. So, with that being said, allow me to show you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model. Let's check it out. Now you're seeing this aircraft model being viewed from the aerial bird's eye view. We're going to start at the front here. You see the nose cone, the windshield wipers, the cockpit windows, and then you slide up this way. See the anti-collision beacon light right there. Another antenna, and that particular antenna you see there, that is called the satellite communications antenna right there. Then you slide down this way. Then you see the Wi-Fi box antenna in 3D. A couple more antennas there, as well as the vertical stabilizers / the tail is known of. And then you see the horizontal stabilizers, featuring the 2 little dots on the edge of the horizontal stabilizers, as well as over here as well. Those 2 little dots you see there, folks, are called the illuminator lights. And the purpose of these illuminator lights is to light up this tail here when it flies during nighttime. Alright, now let's check out the wings. You see the wing walkway, see the engines right there, as well as the flaps, slats, aileron, spoilers, what have you. There's the fuel dump valve right there, as well as the rake wingtip. And then you slide over this way, see the wing walkway, the engines, as well as the flaps, slats, aileron, spoilers, what have you on this side. The fuel dump valve right there, as well as the rake wingtip on this side of the aircraft as well. Now you're looking at the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model. We're going to start at the front here. See the nose cone. That little deal there, I have no idea what that is, but you're looking at the closed nose gear door, as well as the open nose gear door. Then there's the front nose gear. And then there's the pressure relief valve right there. And then you slide up this way here. You see the Emirates billboard title displayed here on the belly of the aircraft, the anti-collision beacon light right there in between the M, and then there's the hole where the stand goes in at. And then you see the Gemini Jet's logo. A couple more antennas there. The pressure relief valve right there, as well as the APU housing doors right there, and the horizontal stabilizers underneath. Now let's check out the gears here. The gears tilt pretty good, and then you're looking at the Calligraphy logo, which means Emirates there on this side of the engines there, as well as the detailed engines underneath, as well as the flaps, slaps, aileron spoilers, what have you, the registration ship number, the fuel dump valve, as well as the rake wingtip. Let's check on this side here. Tilt. And then you're looking at the Calligraphy logo, which means Emirates on this side of the engine column there as well as the detailed engines underneath here, as well as the flaps, slaps, aileron spoilers, what have you, fuel dump valve, and the rake wingtip on this side of the aircraft as well. Alright, since I showed you the aerial bird's eye view of this aircraft model, as well as the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft model in full detail, now I'm going to put it on that nice little metal model stand that actually came with the model. So with no further ado, everyone, here is the model on the stand. Check it out. Alright, got this model on the stand with no problem, no hesitation, as you see it being displayed in the takeoff landing position, with the model on the stand being viewed from the port side. Now you're seeing this model being displayed in the takeoff landing position from the front view angle. Now you're seeing this model being viewed in the takeoff landing position from the starboard side. And finally, you're seeing this model being displayed in the takeoff landing position from the tail cam angle. Alright, before I take this model to stand, I got in this position for a reason, and the reason is the detachable magnetic gears that comes on this model. I'm going to go ahead and take them off. Start with the front nose gear here first, as you can see there. The gears here on the port side, as well as the bogey gears here on the starboard side. You see it there, okay? So with that said, allow me to show you this aircraft model at a different angle without the gears. Let's check it out. Now you're seeing this model being displayed in flight mode position with the model on the stand. Now you got one or two options how you want to display your model. Option number one, if you want to continue to display it like this in flight mode position, that's fine without the gears. And then this little plastic bag I showed you earlier that features the gear replacement doors. That's the purpose of these gear replacement doors, is to substitute your gears while you display your model like this while it's displayed in flight mode position. Or you can keep it in the gear down position with the gears on there. Either way is your choice, but I choose to leave mine on there because it adds more value to the model. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and put these gears back on this model, take this model to stand, and go ahead and wrap up this model review. Alright, let's talk about the seating configuration on this particular aircraft. Emirates has 5 seating configurated cabin versions that they actually use on their Boeing 777-300ERs. However, on this particular Emirates Boeing 777-300ER jetliner aircraft, it seats 360 passengers in a 3-class configurated cabin layout. Here's the breakdown, everyone, from rows 1 to 2, which will be from here to about right here. You have 8 first-class suites, and rows 6 to 11, which will be from here to about right here. You have 42 business class angle ride flatbed seats, and rows 17 to 50, which will be from here all the way back to the rear of the aircraft. You have an additional 310 economy class seats, which brings a total to 360 seats. And finally, Emirates currently employs their Boeing 777-300ERs on routes from its primary hub at Dubai International Airport in Dubai to worldwide destinations such as, this is a long list, so get ready, here it goes, folks. Accra, Ghana; Addis Ababa, Ethiopia; Adelaide, Australia; Ahmedabad, Algiers; Amman, Amsterdam; Baghdad, Bahrain; Bangalore, Bangkok, Barcelona; Basra, Beijing capital; Beirut; Brisbane, Brussels; Budapest, Boston; Cairo, Cape Town; Cebu, Clark via Cebu, Philippines; Chennai, India; Chicago O'Hare; Cochin, Colombo; Dallas Fort Worth, Daman, Dar es Salaam, Delhi, Denpasar, Dhaka, Durban, Dublin, Edinburgh, Entebbe, Frankfurt, Geneva, Glasgow, Hamburg, Hanoi, Ho Chi Minh City, Hong Kong, Hyderabad, Islamabad, Istanbul, Saragossa, Jakarta, Jeddah, Johannesburg, Kabul, Karachi, Khartoum, Kolkata, Kuala Lumpur, Kuwait, Lagos, Lahore, Lisbon, London Gatwick, London Heathrow, London Stansted, Luanda, Lynn, Malay Maldives, Manila Philippines, Medina, Milan Malpensa, Moscow Duma Dedevo, Mumbai, Munich, Muscat, Nairobi, Newark, New Jersey, Newcastle, United Kingdom, Orlando, Florida, Oslo, Norway, Perth, Australia, Peshawar, Phuket, Port Louis, Riyadh, Rome, Fiumicino, Seattle, Seychelles, Shanghai, Pudong, Sialkot, Singapore, St. Petersburg, Stockholm, Orlando, Sydney, Tehran, Reuven, Antwerp, Tokyo, Haneda, Tunis, Venice, Vienna, Warsaw, Yangon, Zagreb, Abidjan via Accra, Conakry, Dakar via Conakry, Auckland via Denpasar, Malta via Larnaca, Harare via Lusaka, Rio de Janeiro, Buenos Aires via Rio de Janeiro, Phnom Penh via Yangon, and Newark, New Jersey via Athens. Okay, everyone, this will conclude this mile review. I'd like to know if you got this mile or you plan on getting this mile. This mile is still available. Please snatch it up while you can, because it's definitely going to be a collector's item. So with that said, take care. God bless. Stay tuned. There's more model content coming. Peace.